This image shows the Olympic men's ice hockey team celebrating one of the greatest comeback and upset wins in sports history versus the USSR, or known as the Soviet Union at that time. The United States team roster was made up of mostly college hockey players, whose average age was 22, while the USSR's team was compiled with some of the best Russian hockey players in the world. Also, the USSR was beating most professional teams in the NHL and other country teams, such as Canada, who at that time were seen as the best team in the world until they lost to the USSR. The USSR had also won 3 Olympic gold medals in a row before the 1980 Olympics and had beaten the US team 1 week before the Olympics 10-3 in Madison Square Garden. The title of this image is The Miracle on Ice, and it was taken on February 23, 1980 at Lake Placid, New York. This image shows some of the most iconic and important players on the team celebrating the win, such as goaltender Jim Craig, defenseman Jack O'Callahan, defenseman Bob Suter, captain and forward Mike Ruzioni, forward Neil Broughton, and defenseman Dave Christian. Following the celebration and the win, the team would go on to the gold medal round, where they would beat Finland coming from behind once again to win gold. I think the author's point of view in this image was to show how exciting it was for not only the United States team, but to the fans in the stadium and around the world. The historical connection with this image is from the Cold War and the tension between the United States and the Soviet Union. By the US beating the Soviet Union in a game where they were seen as unbeatable, it showed the world and the Soviet Union that the US was once again a world power and gained respect worldwide. My personal connection with this image is how I enjoy playing and watching hockey, which I have done for most of my life. I also enjoy learning about one of the most iconic sports moments in United States history. Another personal connection is most of the team's players, including the head coach, Herb Brooks, were from Minnesota. The team also had their tryouts and practice in Minnesota, preparing for the Olympics. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed listening.